I'm going to call this next show, it's Greenway High School, which is Division II, and the director is Andy Vogt. The program's titled The Music of James Bond 007, so you know we're going to have a good time. And I want you to watch the battery and the front ensemble, and we'll talk about that. And after this show, it'll be great to zero in like that. Drum majors for Greenway High School is Juliana Noonan and Sarah Donahue. The instructional staff is Cortland Peterson, who teaches auxiliary, and Brett Fredrickson is our drumline instructor. So we're looking forward to the Greenway High School show. They're taking the field. They're ready to go.
Juliana Noonan and Sarah Donahue. Is the band ready? Greenway High School, you may begin your performance. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Greenway High School Marching Band.
Greenway High School Marching Band, Andy Vogt, bringing us the music of James Bond 007. Andy Vogt's done a great job of teaching that band. There was a big guard in that with that band, and they were very integrated into the show and the storytelling today. He's a trumpet soloist, and we're lucky today to have A.K. Kist with us, who's the district sales manager for Jupiter Band Instruments and Mapex Drums. He's also in the Southern California Judging Association as a percussion judge. Is that right?
Yeah, I've been doing that for a couple of years, and I'm actually vice president of the association and out there almost every weekend in Southern California.
Wow, I'm honored to do it. Permission to talk to you. It's like, that's awesome. Tell us, here, this is interesting that you visited our booth here at banddirector.com with David Knox from banddirector.com, and you come up here, and this is an extended battery feature in this show, and there's a large enough pit to really comment about. Tell us what you saw and heard.
Very, very fun show to watch from a lot of different angles. But one of the things that I was impressed by with this group is they had a fairly large battery section, especially compared to the number of winds that they were placing on the field.
Right, the ratio. I got that.
And
yeah.
A lot of times for groups like that, when they have that larger battery section, it's really hard for them to keep it controlled and to blend well with the rest of the wind body. And they did a really great job of doing that. What I also found that I really liked in that group was they did a very nice job of communicating their musical message and incorporating that with the wind package. Sometimes you'll see a great drum line out there, and they're doing a great job as far as throwing as many licks in there as they can and showing off the chops, but it doesn't always communicate the musical message, and they did a fantastic job of communicating that message and being right there with what the wind book was doing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How about the and then the drums took the fore. They took over, and that hasn't happened since 8 o'clock this morning, actually. So you must have heard about this show. But tell us what happened when they took over. Everybody, it was easy to keep our attention on them. That was good. They held our attention the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. And they did a very nice job of putting in a percussion feature that complements the rest of the show, and also did a good job of showing off their front ensemble and their battery section at the same time.
Right,
a lot of times instructors have a tendency to be battery centric or all in the front ensemble. They did a nice job of blending the two together while keeping it interesting. We saw some really nice visuals coming from the group, which always does a good job of keeping the audience's attention.
Right, AK. I hear that. I mean, it's the entertainment factor has turned up here every year that we've done this. It's better. It makes for better watching and listening to a show. But when they start to feature more than one section at a time, you start to realize the relationship in our field of outdoor music. It's awesome when there's a lot of distance between them and they stay just as tight as if they were indoors playing music. That was a cool thing.